see this in the bigger picture. But basically, I surveyed a lot of people, 2,700 people, as you can see here on this particular slide. All right, and I asked people this question. This is not Empower Network, folks. This is outside of Empower Network community, right? And I said, hey, what's your single biggest challenge that you need help with right now? Okay, and as you can see clearly here, 43% of people said traffic generation. Okay, this is what our community wants. Okay, now second biggest percentage points here is building websites, landing pages. So people don't understand how to create landing pages, how to build landing pages. Good to know, right? So here's my next question. What is your second biggest challenge you need help with? Okay, second biggest. Look at that. Traffic generation 26%, list building 25%. So you put those together, that's like over 50%, 51% of people don't understand how to get traffic or how to create landing pages, right, to build their list. Okay. If you could learn one thing that you believe would take your business to the next level, what would that be? That's another question was in a survey. Look at that. Conversions, how to convert traffic into leads and leads into sales, 36%. Okay, and then thing number two, or answer number two, was traffic generation. Okay, so we have landing, how to create landing pages, how to capture leads, how to drive traffic, and then how to convert traffic into leads and then leads into sales. Okay, this is what our community as a whole, internet marketing community, wants. Okay, across thousands of people. Okay, so that's good to know. So with that in mind, oh, and by the way, look at this. Another one of the questions is, are you ready to do whatever it takes to reach your goal? And I just wanted to know, how serious the people were, and obviously, 99.69% of people, they will do whatever it takes. So all about traffic and conversions. In fact, this product consists of 3 phases, 3 pillars of the product. Okay, I am the creator of the product, and this is my best work yet. I know there is High Traffic Academy, but this thing right here is the most rounded, the most ridiculously awesome, the most amazing traffic and conversion mastery course that has ever been put out on the marketplace, period. Okay, bar none, the best one out there. It will be selling like hotcakes, like crazy, because everybody will want it. Here is why. Okay, check this out. Check this out. It consists of 3 phases. Phase number 1. Let me just kind of run this quickly by you here, so you know. All right. So phase number 1 is capture mastery. All right. Let me explain what this means. Capture mastery essentially is everything about how to capture your leads. Everything before you talk about traffic, before you can start driving traffic, you need to understand how to monetize that traffic when you get it. Does that make sense? And so capture mastery pillar of this particular product is all about how to create a landing page, right? How to create highly converting landing page, and not only how to, but also we're giving them a piece of technology, a tool that has never been released to the market yet, that allows people to create highly converting landing pages, literally drag and drop, different styles, different formats, different angles for any product they want, without having them to know any HTML code, any programming skills, any design skills, nothing. Okay, this is going to solve the how do I create landing pages, how do I get opt-ins and build my list question, okay, or problem. It's gonna solve that. Okay, so this is pillar number 1. I want you to picture this as I'm progressing here. Pillar number 2 is traffic mastery. Okay, it's got 12 modules in it. And these are methods that have been designed for, or presented what's working now in 2014. Okay, this is a 2014 kind of stuff. Now, High Traffic Academy was recorded, it was 2 years ago, I believe, or 2.5 years ago, right? Still relevant, but 2014 is upon us, right? And so there is a lot more stuff that's working now. Let me kind of walk you through them. Module 1 is Media Traffic X. Okay, these are advanced strategies that big boys utilize to, really open floodgates of residual traffic. Amazing, amazing stuff. This is not included in High Traffic Academy. The OPL method, we touched upon this a little bit in High Traffic Academy, but this is more expanded and updated version of this, and more broad. And I go into a lot more details and a lot deeper in this. How to leverage other people's, other marketers' lists to promote you and send you traffic. Really, really awesome stuff. Traffic agencies. This is brand new. This has never been put out really to the marketplace by anybody, as far as I know. But this is my favorite. This is like the 2014 traffic getting method. works like magic, folks. I'm testing some traffic from traffic agencies right now, and just actually ran a little promo for some people in my personal downline. And I was just talking to some people yesterday. People got like 500 opt-ins and 300 opt-ins in a matter of like 24 hours, 48 hours. Ridiculous results, folks. The coolest part about this is with traffic agencies, you don't need to know the how-to a lot, right? With traffic agencies, is you deciding how many clicks you want, what clicks you want, what countries you want the clicks to come from for you. You go to a traffic agency, boom, you got your clicks right away. Okay, amazing, amazing stuff. This is literally how you can command traffic anytime you want. Powerful stuff, to say the least. This is the 2014 kind of stuff. All right, and some of the traffic agencies, I went into a lot more details yesterday when I was presenting this at a Power event. But a lot of times, you can go to some of these agencies. You can tap into buyers list. You can tap into buyers clicks. People who buy or have already bought something similar to what you're promoting. Okay, very, very powerful stuff, and this module is included. The penny traffic, right, shows you how to do CPV, the updated, obviously the most updated version of the CPV marketing. How to do that, how to utilize the CPV networks, and how to optimize all that stuff. Underground PPC traffic, this is one of my favorite modules as well. This is how to get tons of laser targeted traffic. Really, doesn't matter what you're promoting out there. You can tap into pay-per-click networks. That's different than Google. I don't play with Google, right? I'm not going to recommend that you play with Google, because Google changes their stuff all the time, right? But there are other pay-per-click networks that you can tap into to get targeted traffic. You can control your budget. If you got $5 to spend, great. If you got $50 to spend, great. If you got 50,000 to spend, great. This module is going to show you how to do that and how to get traffic on demand using the PPC model. All right, mobile traffic. Listen, this is hot. All right, I'm going to caution you. When you get access to this, you got to be careful, because you might get burned. I'm talking about in a good way, because this thing is hot, man. So the big wave traffic, all right, everything is moving to mobile now, or a lot of things. And so you need to be on a cutting edge. If you want to learn mobile and really how to utilize it for your business right now before everybody else catches on, this is your module. You want to learn how to do that. Very, very good stuff. Facebook Traffic X. This is advanced Facebook marketing. I don't take a lot of time. Don't want to take a lot of time on this right now. But guys, let me just tell you, this is some advanced material that very, very few elite marketers know about and understand to the point to where they can actually apply this kind of stuff. But those people who do, they literally create as much as $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 incomes in a day just using the power of Facebook. I'm not talking about just placing Facebook ads. I'm talking about literally utilizing Facebook technology and platform to drive loads of traffic back to your site. Social media traffic, it's free, it's effective, it works like magic. If you're on a budget, if you don't want to spend any money, this module is going to show you how to get free traffic using social media. Again, not in a way that you have to babysit your business and you have to babysit, and just constantly post stuff. No, social media, there's a way for you to market to where you don't have to babysit your business. You can literally get free traffic without spending a whole lot of time on it. Okay, video traffic. This is advanced. And basically, it's going to show you how to get tons of traffic and turn yourself, if that's what your goal is, right? If that's what you want to do, how to turn yourself into a celebrity, right? An authority on the topic. So really, really cool stuff if you want to learn video. CPA traffic secrets. This is one of the more advanced modules. Shows you how to tap into CPA networks and get other people to send you traffic, and you only pay for results. This is phenomenal. Where you don't have to pay for clicks, you only pay for results, right? An opt-in, a subscriber, a sale, phenomenal stuff. And so it shows you how to do that. Traffic amplifier, amazing, folks. I've never actually really dove into the details in that, but I just call it the magic dust. It's going to show you how to literally turn one visitor into 10 without doing any extra work. Okay, cool stuff. Now, traffic intelligence, let me tell you, this alone, and I was actually debating whether I should include this, because this is advanced stuff, yet it's very, very simple. Traffic intelligence module, this alone can be a product that could be sold out there on the internet for $1,000, okay? Because traffic intelligence module is going to show you how to strategically uncover. Listen, I test traffic sources all the time, right? Would you like to know how do I find new avenues and new ways of traffic generation to test? I mean, how do you find new sources of traffic to test, right? Traffic intelligence, I literally take you behind the curtain and I show you exactly what my thought process is. Where do I go? Where do I find these new traffic sources to test before anybody else knows about them, right? How do I test them? How do I, make sure that, I don't lose money on the test, right? Campaigns. How do I minimize my risk or my losses, if you will? But how do I uncover? It's like literally owning your own, gold mine. You want to dig for some gold, you go to your own gold mine and you just dig for some gold, right? Get some gold. Same thing here. Traffic will never ever be a problem for you ever in your business. Okay, ever. So that's pillar number 2. Okay, so far you got the capture mastery. You know how to create landing pages. Now you have traffic mastery. When you send traffic, right, you're capturing those opt-ins. Well, pillar number 3 is all about conversion mastery, okay? And this module, or this section of the product, is all about how do you convert your leads into customers, customers into sales, and then sales into more customers, okay? This is some advanced material. There's a lot of psychological, strategical stuff that you need to understand, okay? How to convert people, okay? When I started Big Idea Mastermind, I invited 1,600 people to the webinar, okay? And from 1,600 people, I did over $700,000 in sales. 1,600 people. We're not talking like 160,000 people. You know what I'm talking about? And so how do you do that? Well, there is a way for you to engineer your promotions to where you can literally, you can just get ridiculous results in your marketing when you know how to master conversions. Okay, and so this section is all about that. So if you want to know conversion at the next level, that's your pillar right there. All right, you want to go through that information.